It's Week 8 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Jamar Chase. You always need eyes on him. Fourth most catches in the NFL. It's the Bengals and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Partner, this should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to...
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Brown. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. 3rd and 5. They put Campbell in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw,
his first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
this is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Bengals offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. 11 A carry here for Brown. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll run here with Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34.
They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended, Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath.
Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bengals have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a
Previous play
replay.
is under review.
We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We are through 1. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Second and 11. Now Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And the question surrounding Jenkins has always been, coming out of college, Mike, is what was the reason for the inconsistent production? Because the physical qualities are there. He's powerful. He plays with great effort. As he continues to develop in this Cincinnati Bengals system, they can see some flashes right here of a guy that they're real high on.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts now. A short throw taken in by Goddard.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. On 1st down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll work forward for a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. That That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's no chance at all. He'll go down.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on first or second down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The next drive about ready to commence. Want to remind you what's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, 2 teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. The Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara. Followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football, what we call it too. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh with kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On play action, Hurts. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley, and tell you what, he's gotten off to a fast start here. I mean, think back, week 1, new team with the Philadelphia Eagles in Brazil. He starts off the 2024 season with 3 touchdowns, so it did not take him long to make his presence felt, and I think he's in store for a big year, Mike.
This is caught. It's the former Colt Harris Campbell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Dotson, the man in motion. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds. It's just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one is caught by Campbell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Hurts working in the pistol. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Bengals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and There's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot.
And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move back to within 1.
Eagles 13.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Eagles offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where you see the final score there. Jalen Naylor, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Jared Goff, a very good performance as his guys run the record now to 5-2. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, over 400 yards passing with 3 touchdown passes as well. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll take this to about the 28. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. This one complete to Higgins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have a Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Nice grab there by Jamar Chase, and that's the other half of this 1-2 punch. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Jamar Chase came into the league a few years back as a top 5 pick, perennial 1,000-yard receiver, and when he's healthy, he can elevate this entire offense.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Now, Burrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now a 2nd down throw for... Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. To throw is Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Dotson, the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Second down, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
A throw on the move is caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Trey Hendrickson, Mike, comes away with the sack, and just think, last year, coming off a career best 17 and a half sacks. He gets another one here as he tries to build off last year's monster season.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to get back within a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Catch left side is made by Higgins. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
That one's on Orlando Brown Jr. Gesicki, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
At the 40-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. Andre Yosibon. Touchdown, Bengals. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
York, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. That's taken in by Dotson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 11-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 34-yard line.
Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Here we go. 40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Yosivas. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. There's that man again. Another catch. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
On 1st down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Now, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Brown. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll stick to the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Here we go.
Tight end motioning left. He'll run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, 2nd and goal. The tight end going in motion to the left. Now a 2nd down throw for that ball intercepted. Picked off by the the safety, Reed Blankenship.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll run here. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 26-yard line.
Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Another Cincinnati Bengals.
A carry here for Brown. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Burrow now. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
At the 4-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It's 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. They put Campbell in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. Down to the 10. And he's going to go all the way to win it here in overtime. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.